All right, so let me find my questions here. First thing, doctors, tell me, why did you decide to come to the summit? What was it about that you saw or heard about? What did you come here that you wanted to learn?
Well, initially we got emailed from Dr. McAnally about his whole program, so we actually have gotten the program, and it's great. And this was part of the programs that we could come and come to the summit. Okay. And it's been good.
What got you into the program? I mean, what was it that you were really looking to get out of it?
We're trying to get out of the insurance game and do fee for dentistry, full fee for dentistry instead of discount dentistry.
Okay.
We wanted to get into more advanced cases and spend more time with our patients instead of trying to speed people through.
How long have you been involved with Big Case now and using the programs and the systems?
Since September, I guess.
Yeah, 3 or 4 months.
Have you been able to implement anything that you've learned or you've gotten from it?
We're starting,
We got a lot of stuff going, and we just don't need to get put. But through the holidays, we were kind of, and this is a nice kind of jump start for us too, just to kind of get us remotivated to get it going. Yeah.
That's just an excuse. What from what you've learned at the summit? I mean, we're not even halfway through it now. But what have you gotten out of the summit? Specifics, tangibles that you think that you're taking.
Tons of actually very inexpensive ways to market the practice that are
through the internet, which we already know. We on the way down from Cincinnati on the plane, we went through all our return on investments and what's been working and not working, and we already know our internet does work, and we want to get it working better, which this gave us great ideas to do that.
If you could put your finger, and I'd like to hear from both of you, you could put your finger on one big aha, and it can't be just the same one you just said, but what's the big aha so far for you?
I think the internet. I know we already talked about it, but that was a big aha. Was the internet.
Specifically, what?
Getting our website the way it's supposed to, making sure that we're getting people to that website, getting other people's emails so we can continue to talk to these, be interactive with these patients so they don't lose sight of who we are and where we are, and when they would need something that we'll be there and they know where to go.
Anything more to add? He's done all the talking so far.
Which is unusual.
No, I think the big aha for me is qualifying patients. As far as we do some marketing, and then we get a whole bunch of new patients in, and we'd spend a lot of time with them, and then they do one extraction, and we'd spend 3-4 hours probably on the case,
working on stuff,
working on meeting with them, and then they go, oh, I can only afford an extraction. It's like we just wasted a lot of time. So that was probably my biggest aha, is qualifying patients, doing the shock and awe package to where they, we know which ones to move for bigger cases and which ones not.
Okay. What haven't you heard about that you'd want to hear about? If there was something that they could add in that's maybe not on the thing, what more do you want to learn? What more do you want to get so there's more ahas? What would it be?
I mean, when we came down here, we didn't have we were kind of like, what's going to happen down here? So I don't know. I don't really have. I mean, I'm almost overwhelmed with what we've already done. I told him when we went to lunch, I said I could go home now and actually get everything I wanted. I mean, it was already fulfilled enough from what we came down here.
I have an answer. Basically, from taking it to ground zero. Here I gave us the process, so to speak, but like we do mini implants and we restore the implants after an oral surgeon puts them in, but kind of in an implementation process, which we already have, granted what he gave us, and I haven't really actually been through the whole program, so I may be speaking ahead of myself, but I kind of feel like you almost need. He takes us step by step through the process, but you almost need an overview of the process before you do the step by step.
Okay.
I think would be more helpful to see the end, the whole process start to finish, and then go, okay, now let's start with step 1, step 2. Because, I just started listening to the tapes and go, okay, phase 1, we do this. Phase 2, we're going to do this. And that's about as far as I've gone. So kind of almost having an initial overview of you know, here's where we're going, and here's the kind of different steps, here's how we're going to take you through this, and how this all fits together. And then, okay, let's start with step one now.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. That's all there is to it.
Okay.
That's all there is to it.